Hi, good night, traders. This is Baja Pips, and today is Monday, July 15th, 2024, 9:30 p.m. Eastern China Time. And I'm going to be day trading the NYSE stock market open. Just turned 9:30, so I'm going to flip my screen. And I was just looking at the EURUSD session. As you can see, I didn't take any trades. This wasn't my context. But I'm going to get going on the stocks. Today I'm going to look at Tesla because that has been a pretty good mover. Really nice gap up on the open. Just bear with me for a moment while I orientate my chart. It has been an eventful weekend. Very eventful weekend. All this stuff going on in the US. What's going on, y'all? President being trying to get unalived. That's crazy, y'all. This is your president, or at least former president. That's not okay. That shouldn't be happening. Y'all know how I feel about safety in countries that I visit, and that is not okay. Talk more about that in just a moment. Just getting the screen set up. I usually do this pre-market, and I do have most of it set up on my other pairs. I was showing y'all the Euro US dollar, and now I'm looking at Tesla, and then here's GME GameStop. I was looking for some swing trades earlier, but not my context. GME, the reason why I looked at this because it's had high volume, but I just don't like the PA lately. That's why I leave it alone. I'm gonna leave this one alone too, and I'm gonna look at something different. Maybe Sunrun. I like Sunrun. Been performing pretty well. Yeah, this is much better looking. And maintain positive. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna take a look at the average movements. Get my Y. So this is something I do at the start of all my sessions. Is I orientate my Y-axis to make sure that everything is going smooth. I am doing something new as well. Just give me a second. I can't talk and look at this at the same time. 1 second, y'all. Sunrun is freaking massive today. Wow. This is why it's important to make sure your charts are orientated properly. All right, now I'm ready. Marked off the highs and lows of the day, and it's super bearish. Sunrun. There we go. This is Tesla. Little reversal. Off daily highs. Fix camera. Right. Right, I have everything set up, so I'm ready to trade. I'm also going to be looking at a couple more things. So I have Leanhogs futures right here. For some reason it's not, the markets on this is not showing that it's open yet, so give it a few minutes. And then I was looking at crude oil futures because I'm gonna be getting back into the futures trading and showing y'all. But you see it's pretty grindy, rangy context on this, so I'm not interested. So that was easy. I'm gonna come back to it. It's not my thing right now. I'm gonna look at Tesla and Sunrun. Sunrun is massive. Let's see if we get a, ooh, nice. That's a trigger right now. Stop loss is gonna be right above 15.25. All right, beautiful. And I'm gonna take the risk to reward. I'm gonna go for like about 2R. So I'm in my first trade. This was like a no-brainer to me, but it may or may not work. We'll see. I'm gonna go for at least 2R. 450 is not my target, but I'm gonna go for at least 600. But I want to go for 2.5. It's a pretty good runner. We'll see if it wants to continue or not. Let me squeeze my screen because we are going crazy with something. Y'all see live in real time how I'm trading. It's another trade. It's Monday. I recorded a few times last week. It's a different pair. I does this, y'all. I could win, I could lose. I don't know. This is real time. But I want to show y'all transparency. Let's go on to Tesla. Nice little pullback on Tesla. Maybe we get a nice little pop on up. I don't know. Still gonna wait. We're still on a nice strong rally on Tesla, so I'll leave that one alone. Let's focus on Sunrun as of right now. I'm gonna trail my stops on Sunrun shortly. This is a very strong mover. I'm gonna go for 2.5R, but if we start slowing down around 2R, then I'm gonna get out. All right, y'all, this is my first trade of the day. Sunrun. Beautiful rally to the downside. I'm gonna use an aggressive trailing stop because this doesn't seem like it's going up. It's more of a volatile market today. I love these conditions. It's just simple, quick, straight to the point, beautiful, nice. Trailing my stops to around like 0.3R. See. Take a look at Tesla. Still no pullback on this, so I'm gonna wait. But it's very large too. Wow. A lot of the stocks are going crazy today. Maybe it's the, like I said, Trump, they try to get my guy. What the heck is wrong with my camera? Hold up, y'all. Yep. They try to get my guy Trump. I've seen a lot of memes lately too. They try to put him on a 50 Cent album cover. That's crazy. Doesn't look so great. I have to trail this one on out if we go too high. I'm gonna get out at break even if it goes higher. That's my trade right there. So I'm either gonna be able to trail my stops above this, or I'm gonna manually close at break even. Because if I put my trailing stop at break even right now, it might get hit with slippage in a spread. So I'd rather just do it myself. If you're disciplined enough, you can close it out yourself. Hopefully it continues, but I'm getting out pretty aggressive on this today. Right here. Goes any higher, I'm out. Let's see. Does it want to respect that price? Big question right now. We have a lot of movement today, so that's why I'm getting a little bit more aggressive on my exits. Sucks that I can't look at Tesla while this is happening. I prefer dual screen, but when I'm recording, I don't want to do that. Just got to get it all set up. Let me take a look at Tesla. Okay, Tesla might have a little bullet rally, a little continuation of the trend. Okay, nice. Sunrun is dropping still. That's good, because I was ready to exit. Get my Tesla orders set up. We pop above 261.52. More than likely, I'm going to look for a long, but right now we are getting a little complex on that pullback, so I'm going to wait. Tesla, I'll leave that one alone. I'm not going to go long on that. But I don't really want to go short neither because it's such a strong rally. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll come back to that. Ooh, Sunrun, beautiful. I'm going to trail this to break even. Worst case scenario, I'll get out flat. And we'll see if this runs to my 2.5R target. So, looking pretty good. In the meantime, I'm going to check out some futures. We have Leanhogs and crude oil. Okay, crude oil has a nice drop. Maybe we see some nice PA coming on out of this. Take a look at that later. And Leanhogs, there we go. Had a gap up. It's in a big old range. All right, we'll see what happens with Leanhogs. No trading on this neither, not yet. The velocity of selling is a lot weaker, so I'm leaving that one alone. But pretty interested in that if we continue this PA to the downside. This is ugly. Y'all want to go up? I am getting out. Matter of fact, I don't even gotta touch it. I have my trailing stop activated. Because right now we're in a range, and I don't like that. I'll highlight that range in just a moment so y'all can see. There's a little tight congestion. I don't like that, and that's why I'm leaving this be. If we do reverse, we'll reverse, and I just leave it alone. But still got my bets towards the downside. That's why I'm still in the trade. It's a little bit slow right now. That's the this might be a nice reversal if we can pop down, but now we're moving way back up. This is a mean whipsaw. I'll call this a whipsaw. I don't like any of this. This PA is messy on Tesla. I'm leaving this alone today. We have about 14 minutes left in the session, so if I don't see any good PA by now, I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, it's the struggle right here. I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive on my trailing stop if this breaks these lows of this range. We'll see. First trade of the week. Nice. I'm gonna trail my stop a little bit more aggressive now. If we don't drop from here, I don't care. I don't want it. I'm gonna collect something if price doesn't continue. The worst case scenario, I'm collecting 79 bucks on this count. It's almost there is like a 0.25%. 0.25 R. Not 0.25%, but quarter R. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, while we're in this slow market, that's why I call this a slow market. It was good, but now we're slowing it down. Take a look at this. This is interesting. If we pop above these highs, I'm interested in buying Leanhogs. And y'all know right now. 70.55, my stop loss would be right below these low 70.100. But we'll see. I'm just getting nope. And the fact that we're triggering on the cusp of daily lows with a lot of whipsawing, I don't want to touch it. So I'll leave that alone. Take a look at crude oil. Nice. It's a nice drop, but the reason why I didn't like it because we were rangy all day, and then we just broke out that range, and not the crispiest setup, so I left that one alone. Beautiful. I'm gonna trail this aggressively now. So I'm collecting at least 167 on this. I like to almost 1 R. If this does go against me, like 0.6 R is gonna be bagged if it does go against me. But I do believe this will hit its target. I'm just waiting a little bit longer. Gotta be patient in these type of markets. It's Monday, it's slow, and it's just a context. I can't control that. At least y'all see transparency, and y'all see that if I see something good and attractive, I'll take it, or I'll say, hey, this is gonna be on my watch list. But if it's not cool, I'll leave it alone, and y'all can also see that I don't touch it. It's control. And really aggressive on this now. Collecting 211. It's almost 1R. This does go against me. Giving it no room to like take that back. As price goes in my favor, right now I'm currently up over 1R, like 1.2R, but I do want to go for that 2.5, and maybe I'll collect more aggressive at 2R. So right now we're dropping. We're 35 seconds in the minute. I still need to wait just a little bit longer. 10 minutes left in my session, but I could go overtime by a few minutes if I'm still in a trade or I get in a trade late. Really aggressive right here. Anything above these highs, I'm collecting at least about 1R. We need to drop. I need to see the volatility increase from this point on, or I'm getting out. Let me just see how much this has moved. 0.3. This is almost 2R. All right, closing out this mess. Here we go. Collected that. Right when it's triggering back down, unfortunately. You win some, you lose some. It's a 1.2R. That was a good exit. That was a TC South. Very good exit. Maybe we have a reversal, but we're inside of this former range, and I don't like that, so I'm definitely leaving this alone. Y'all can see where I'm marking this off. So we're like in that former range, and it's extremely tight, and we barely broke out of it, and so I'm leaving this alone. That's what my PA is telling me. That was a good trade, and the best one of the day I could find. We may continue down south, but I don't like any of this, so I'm leaving it alone. Let's wrap up the day. Tesla, This is like up and down whipsaw. Lots of whipsaws, and I don't like this PA neither. Not at all. Check out the futures before I go. Oh, that was a good skip. As you can see, it's not doing much. So crude oil is not great. Take a look at Leanhogs. Okay, Leanhogs has a potential for a reversal. But I haven't seen the market pause, so I can't go into this trade just yet. Is this a little sus? I don't really like the PA. It's all over the place right now for Leanhogs, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, I've seen Sunrun. I like clean price action like that. This is like 50-50. We had a down wave right here, and then we had another one that looks similar in size. Sellers came on down, they faked out, pops back to the upper end, and now we're possibly reversing back into this range to go to the upper end. By the way, I bit my tongue and my lip again this weekend. I don't know if it's something in the food or just maybe I go to the doctor and check out why I'm biting myself so much, but so I'm talking like this today. It sucks, it hurts, but I'm pulling through. Okay, so this is voided, no trading for crude oil. The trigger failed, and now we're in a potential range, so I'll leave that one alone. And Tesla, big old stop loss, teeny tiny wave size is coming on up. And yeah, that's probably it for my day. So y'all get to see is 9:56 p.m. over here, 9:56 a.m. New York time. Apologies for the lag on my camera. I'm gonna try to fix this. I think it's the resolution. I have it on high quality, so maybe it's like the frame is slow. But yeah, you can see Sunrun is going into some chop, some BS. This is my only trade of the day, so I'm pretty happy with that. One and done. It's Monday. Caught a dub. It was simple, and now it's going nowhere, so I don't regret getting out there. I follow my rules, follow my system. Everything was down, and it was documented for y'all to see. I didn't know what was going to happen until it did. Let me go read this all back to you so you can see what happened. As you can see from the open, Sunrun melted. I found the best little setup. It was obvious to me to take a short, and I took it. Could have gotten out at a worse price, but I was more patient today. I didn't want to exit right away. Used my trailing stop. It didn't revisit it, and it came on down. I got out at an aggressive trailing stop, and now we are potentially reversing, but it's not a good reversal to me. And from the looks of it, looks like we might go into some congestion. So that's it for the day. Last minute look. I always take a last minute look. Now it looks like it could go further, but now we're at daily lows. So I need to see more momentum pushing below these daily lows. I'm not impressed just by it tapping the lows. I need it to pierce through the lows like it's been moving earlier. And maybe I would have been interested, but I have my daily time limit, and that's telling me to log out. So yeah, that's a failed up move. It's not failed yet, but it's failing. So it's a good skip. I didn't really favor this one either. So yeah, I picked my favorite one. You don't gotta trade everything. One trade a day, one win a day could make a good living. And that's the important message of today, is that you don't need to trade everything. All you really gotta do is zero in on your craft. Learn one or two strategies. Trade them very well, and dominate these markets. If you trade forex and stocks and futures, take a look at multiple pairs within each market. Forex, I do one pair, but futures, I look at a couple. Stocks, I look at a couple. And if nothing is moving, I leave it alone. I don't try to get into analysis paralysis and overanalyze. I just look at what I picked from the start, and if any of those are good, cool. But if none of those are good, it's all right. There's always tomorrow. Let's call it a flat day. A 0 hour day is better than a minus 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour day. Type of rules are fine over the weekend and during off hours, and live to trade another day. Survival is also name of the game. So you guys survive in order to persevere. And yeah, this is it. This is truly it. Weekly technical breakdown. I skipped that today because I didn't see much. and I might have to refine. But that's it for the day trading portion. Y'all seen one and done. I started implementing futures, and fortunately, the futures pairs that I chose today are not that gravy, and that's it. So I might have to look at multiple futures pairs, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at multiple futures pairs, or something. There's wheat, there's corn, there's live cattle. There's a bunch of futures pairs that I could have looked at. There's ES, there's S&P. There's a lot of futures that I could look at too. So maybe I need to pick better pairs. Crude oil doesn't look like it's had much high volatility, so maybe I can replace that with a better moving pair. And then Leanhogs, I'm not sure how much the volatility is on this one, but it looks like it was pretty good movement today. It's just not the greatest context. So maybe I'll replace crude oil with something different tomorrow, and I'll probably add a third one to the watch list and watch all three. Just because, like I said, I'm getting back into the futures trading platforms, and I'll still be trading forex on the side in stocks, but yeah, I want to focus more on futures now. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Great trading session today, and it was another dub, recorded live in real time in front of you, real time price action. Your boy Baja Pips. I'm out. Peace.